Hey everybody, howdy howdy. T1 Glistener Elf here with
T1 Stoneforge Mystic.
sound test, testing 1 2 3. I love it. Hold on. Get stuck. Keeps getting. There we go. Hello. Going to bed early tonight. Hello. Good night. Fair enough. More than all right. Thank you. I'm glad it sounds good. Hopefully we fixed a little issue that I've been having with the sound for a while. Long story short, I had this turned too low, and people weren't hearing over the music very well. So it was either turn it up or turn the music down, and on the computer, I had it turned all the way up. I didn't actually have the physical mic up. I could do something neat like this. Silly stuff like that. As you do.
Yes.
As one does. Just as you put another banger song in server. I haven't listened yet, but I did see you put it in there. Destroy, I think. This is, well, what is that thing?
It's a Questoris.
Yeah, well, you have to speak up a bit.
This is a Questoris.
Yes, it's an Imperial Knight. This is the second smallest one, which is, I mean, I guess that's saying something. It's nice and big. It's big. This is one that we've already built, obviously. It's just meant to be a general, we can swap the arms to be whatever we'd like. A long time ago, we put together the 4 armigers from the... Yoink! Just tilt it over. Valourstrike Lance. Oh, nice and invisible. Translucent. Yes. Valourstrike Lance set. This is one of their holiday bundles. It's their most recent one. Unfortunately, while the armigers are the same, the Questoris is not. The one that they had before this lets you make it into any of them. This one, unfortunately, only lets you make 2. The Knight the Knight Errant and the Knight Paladin. That's it. So a little bit less choice, unfortunately. But at least have the option to make a couple different ones. Which means we're going to magnetize them and say, forget it. Technical time. Forget it. Hey, what's up, Doc? What's up, Doc? You recognize that, right?
Bugs Bunny.
Bugs Bunny. There we go. Okay, there we go. New plan for my Death Guard and various Nurgle-affiliated knights. Just you wait until Arkham's Knight gets in the chat again, our other resident Death Guard player. Been getting back into Bioshock too much. I'm gonna make a Death Guard army out of it. How do I explain Bioshock? I don't. I think is the answer. I don't. Yay! Okay, no, let's not do that.
Oh no.
On a scale of 1 to yay! Alright. So, as usual, she's going to be doing the actual cutting from the sprues, and we'll be doing a bit of the cementing. I was about to say gluing, but no, that's different. Big Daddy, ha ha ha, ha ha ha. And I will be taking care of the super gluing and the rest of the cementing. So, it even says on here, it's just Knight Paladin or Knight Errant, and that's it. But, you know, a lot of what we do is going to be held in common. Would you get the base out from it, please, Angela?
Okay. Will indeed find the base.
Print large amounts of coral and scuba stuff. Oh, I gotcha. Okay. That's fair. I could see that. I'll admit, I'm not a big fan of any of the Chaos factions, as far as the lore is concerned, although Emperor's Children looks awesome on the table. You know, because electric guitar marines. Cool, thank you. Give her a moment. What did I ask you for?
Wait, the base.
Yes, the base. There we go. Alright. Very good. Alright. Why? We do need this too. Alright. Might as well get started. Okay. So the two ways that you can build... Unfortunately, it doesn't even come with the Thunderstrike Gauntlet, because both of these come with the Chain Sword. Chain Sword. And it's not even... The Chain Sword is bigger than a Marine.
We're just being silly over here.
Tell me a good bit. Why actually watch us do something when you could watch us goof off? I suppose. Already ate him. The pot player already ate him. I did something no one here dared to do. Uh-oh. Oh, eating the glue? Pretty hair clip and pretty dress. Oh, I got that for her. I got the hair clip for her. I believe that is your aunt's dress.
I think so.
Yeah. Seen the Microsoft Minecraft movie. Microsoft.
Microsoft.
It's so bad it's good. Is it that bad? All right, let's actually get ourselves started, Evangeline.
Okay.
So, everything except for the arm is going to be held in common, although we're still going to magnetize the weapon. If we don't get the weapons done today, oh well, so be it. Also, you'll notice Mario peering out from under the dress. The Mario slippers. Oh dear. Alright. Yes. So if you'll get started, please, love.
Okay.
What crazy with the movie showing. I've heard that it was better than people were expecting it to be. Unbelievably silly. I mean, no, couldn't possibly. Oh.
77.
Hey, stop reading my mind. Get out of my head, Charles. I'm the Juggernaut. Rest of the sentence. Oh dear goodness. Try to trim it close, please.
Yes, I am.
Brought in a light. Oh. That. You know, I don't know that I'd be too terribly keen on that. I have a sneaking suspicion. Why? Where's Omni-Man? Wherever he is, he's telling Peter Parker to get those pictures of Spider-Man. Wait, Spider-Man. He doesn't. He says Spider-Man. Who says Spider-Man? Green Goblin. That's right. Spider-Man.
78.
Yep.
Wait, no, that was 77. This is 78. The one I'm doing now.
She got a nice long nap. I
didn't you?
stayed up and got some work done. Spider-Man. Chicken jockey. I'm not even going to ask. I'm just going to leave it at nah. No, I'm good. It's a Minecraft thing. Oh. I know Enderman trying to freak out and trash the theater when Jack Black says a Minecraft term. So it is the room, except instead of throwing plastic spoons at the screen every time a spoon shows up, we bring a chicken into the theater. Oh yeah, the room is great. We had a theater back when I lived in Athens, back when I went to the University of Georgia. And they would show the room, for a while it was about once a month. It was maybe not that frequently, but it was pretty often. And it'd just be a one-night thing. And people would come in and bring plastic spoons that they would literally throw at the screen every time a spoon showed up on the screen.
Oh,
Or was it four? It was spoons. It was exactly as silly as it sounds.
Yeah. Oh.
Baby zombies can ride chickens? That happened more recently than the last time that I played Minecraft. Which, to be fair, was about 800 years ago, so, you know, yeah, a while. Just a little bit.
Oh, this one is 59.
Oh, there you go. I may have slept a little, only a little, since the last time that I played Minecraft. Okay, I don't have to be that detailed. Come on, Jack.
It's okay.
Just around the world in 7 years. Perfect. By perfect, I mean gah. I had a custom metal sheet made for one of our travel cases that we use for carrying miniatures. So that it has, basically, it's big enough that there could theoretically be another layer to it, but by default there's not. It's just one shelf. Not really a shelf if there's only one. But if we basically drill holes into the side and then add manually another shelf to it, we can hold more. Why not? Why not? Oh, are you doing the feet?
Yes.
You hear that, people? Feet.
Oh, I'm doing that one.
Yes. Oh, did you get this part?
Yes.
Oh, there it is. Okay. I was wondering where it might have been.
This one is 60. The one to the right is 60.
Okay. Goes in this way. That's not. That is right? Wait. Really? No, that was correct. Okay. Neat. Okay. Whale thin. Whale thin. The whale is thin. It got beached for too long. In other news, I've been getting into Age of Sigmar. Okay. I am one of those, to give you an idea of how much of an absolute utter pedant I am. Involuntarily, just habitually. If someone puts an acronym and the O or I or T is capitalized, I assume that it's a proper noun and not a preposition. So I had a split second where I was, what is AOS? Because I was trying to read it as if here it is, there we go. As if the O were not a preposition. Now it happened so quickly that no one would have known if I hadn't said anything. But I am an absolute pedant. So, mostly towards myself, admittedly. But no, did it home with friends. Oh, nice, said Minecraft thing, for goodness. The one scene of his saying anything in the movie that I'm familiar with is, I am Steve. You're smaller than mine. That's it. That's literally all of his lines that I know. 1,000-point army of Skaven. 50 more on the way. No, Luna, no. Don't do that to me. There was a Twitter post where someone put LOTR, but the O and T were capitalized, and so it took me a sec. What is that? It's Lord of the Rings, but, you know, I would read that as capital L, lowercase o, lowercase t, capital R. Also known as I am a pedant. Hear me roar. I should probably do the Y pieces next. Hear me roar.
That was 59.
Mustard? Great balls of fire. Why does she put up with this? How does she put up? Alright, I may actually ask you to trim this piece up. It isn't quite fitting in.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not. See that section right there on the side? It's wide enough that it's keeping it from getting in the hole. I was thinking the same thing. It's the Tom Dark sketch. Same problem. Please trim them more tightly, Evangeline.
Okay.
Here we go. Jay, you're literally the only person who cares. Well, I know I'm not literally the only person, but, you know, the only person who doesn't have a degree in Tolkien literature. That is actually a thing. Don't ask. It is. Please, don't do that to yourself. Don't do that to your chances of employment. They become chances of unemployment. Don't do that. Oh dear. Oh dear. Also, I can make fun of myself.
Should I move on to the next?
As long as we keep the pieces apart, yes, you may move on to the next. Although remember, you are going to have to speak up for them to hear you too.
Okay.
Degree in Tolkien literature. Your underwater basket weaving of literature, also known as an even less employable degree than a regular literature degree. Okay. The only jobs you can get with that are teaching Tolkien literature, and I guess working at Amazon now. I suppose. And getting ignored, reportedly. Supposedly, in working on the Rings of Power series, there were actual Lord of the Rings scholars that were brought in that were thoroughly ignored. I believe it is a side that matters for this one. There's not. Okay, cool. Yes? Okay, I'm sure I missed something. Sorry. Christian a loaf? What? Oh, never mind. Oh dear. Evolved into the Swarm. Warhammer Fantasy is greater than 40k? Age of Sigmar, I would agree 100%. Fantasy, I don't know enough about. You might very well be right. I will leave that to everyone else to argue, because I do not have a strong opinion on that. Also known as me being a coward now.
No.
No. No, I'm just being silly. Probably should have put this in ahead of time, actually. Nah, it's fine. It works out. Alright. Give me Spacescape and Nids do not count. Nids, in fact, do not count. They're their own thing. Alright. Not unpopular to the Age of Sigmar and Old World fans. To the 40k heads. Yeah. I was actually having a conversation with a friend when Taylor shows up. You remember Taylor Evangeline, right? Who we were talking about how, in our opinion, it seems like they put more love into the Age of Sigmar models in general. I mean, one of the reasons I like Knight so much is that wrong one, is that they do seem to put a lot of love into them. Although, to be fair, it's the same chassis used for 7 different models. I promise I'll let her do the cementing as well, but right now we have a division of labor going on. And also I'm trying to keep up.
Yes.
Division of labor basically just means you're doing one thing, and then while you're doing that, I'm doing a different thing. It's faster if we work separately than if we work together. Like, if we have one person doing the same thing, you know what I mean.
Yes, I do.
She knows what I mean. Egyptology is a pyramid scheme. God dang it. Only time you can get a degree in Egyptology is teaching other people Egyptology. Could then go on to teach other people Egyptology. You might actually teach the guy who fights Dio one day. Maybe. Well, that was archaeology. Cheating. Cheating. Alright. Yes, that is a JoJo reference.
Yay!
We still haven't started part 5 yet. I mean, no, we've gotten 1 episode into part 5.
We need to get further.
A little bit, itty bitty bit, tiny little bit. Sure, why not? Yes.
Maybe we could watch 1 or 2 episodes when we get dinner.
You are going to have to speak up, remember?
Yes.
Boom.
Maybe we could watch 1 episode. Maybe 2.
Remember that the microphone is out there, so especially when you're not facing it, and I know I'm going to talk, but, you know, I'm one to talk. Maybe not. Oh my goodness. What? Annie? Oh, you should. Yes. No, Mother, it's just the Northern Lights. I'm telling you, Evangeline, people can't hear you if you're all nice and quiet like a church mouse.
Church mouse?
Yeah, the church mouse.
When did mouses go to church?
Mouse. I was about to say. See, I am a pedant. No, it's fine. That's definitely one of those things you want to teach the right way so it's not bad. Oh, the lines. Oh, you're working on it. Okay.
Yes.
Alright, that's good.
Before?
Church Skaven. Yes, Church Skaven. But Evangeline, you don't happen to know what a Skaven is, right?
No.
It's not in 40k. Let's call them fantasy rat people.
Oh, okay.
Think Shredder from Ninja Turtles. She doesn't know who that is. You've seen a grand total of 0 minutes of Ninja Turtles, right?
I actually have seen
Ah, okay.
I forgot who Shredder.
The rat. The rat that teaches them Kung Fu.
What?
Me, a pet. Also, he teaches them Kung Fu. Choose a lane. Oh. We're going to say close enough.
81 and 82.
Yes. Alright, there we are. Isn't this kind of nice and relaxing, don't you think?
Yes.
I think so too. Okay, wait a second. There are strongly worded opinions in chat. I must respond. Okay. Who win, Vader or Windu? Guy who gets Sidious or guy designed to be weaker than Sidious? Designed to be weaker. Designed to be. Alright, you got some lore on me then. Because, what? Hamon vampires are more fun and consistent than stands, and there is the same type of stand as Star Platinum Writing Nightmare. To be honest, I actually kind of a little bit disagree. Hamon was starting to run into the issue of power scaling, where if you're already sending the big bad into space, how do you really progress past that point? Having a stand, usually giant asterisk, because there's an hey, what's up? What's up, John? Hey, howdy. Hey there, howdy. How do you do? Brave. Oh, I didn't put my face behind it. Oh no. Oh no, what am I doing? What have I done? Having a stand that usually doesn't gain power, but the user just becomes more and more clever, I think is a more compelling way of writing combat between the characters. As opposed to the Dragon Ball, I'm getting stronger, I'm getting even stronger, I'm getting even stronger, and so on and so forth, throughout the entire show. You know. That's a bit of exaggeration, but you get the idea. You know where I'm getting at, what I'm getting at, also where I'm getting at. Maybe. Oh, I see. Vader's... Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. For some reason, my mind was going to the whole, if midi-chlorians make you stronger, but he lost a good chunk of his body, he has fewer midi-chlorians, and therefore now he's weaker, and I thought that's where that was going. midi-chlorians. Are video games art? Yes. Yes, they are. Shut. Yes, but... Thank you. Hey, very good.
You're welcome.
Video games are almost never made exclusively as art. They have to be... One, there's teams that work on them, which doesn't mean it's not art, but that does make it less likely. And two, the commercial process makes it a little bit less pure. But yes, I would say that games are art. Or at least, no, I would say games can be art. It's usually hard to realize even an ideal or an attempted idealized version of what you're striving to make, though, with a game than it is with, say, a painting. You're less likely to have to make compromises with a painting. Alright. Oh, and the rest of it, please, love? Actually, you know what? Would you like to trade? You glue these together? Just so that you can do a little bit of cementing?
Sure.
Alright. I'll watch.
Dry test first, even though I've already done dry test.
Still a good habit.
Yes, better to be safe than sorry.
Oh, that's a terrible joke. I'm not even gonna say it. Oh dear. Oh dear. Not terrible, like, not safe for work. Terrible, like, just awful, awful dad joke level. Why did the nun have a hard time stopping smoking? It's hard to kick the habit. You don't get that.
No, I don't.
A habit is the head thing that a nun wears. The headpiece. That's a habit. It's terrible. It's an awful joke, but I recognize how awful it is. It also doesn't work if you don't know what a habit is. Miyazaki is an artist. Yes. Yes, I would say. That's an example of a game that has a more unified art direction. Very good. Than would usually be the case.
Aww.
It's just easier for us to divide and conquer.
Okay.
If you'll cut out 83, but don't worry about 84.
Okay. I already found it, so.
Yeah. Dad tier jokes. That's what it is. It's a dad tier joke. Alright. Which really makes you feel like you're in Poland. I have heard that, not just from you. I still have 1 and 2. I don't own 3 yet. I would like to play 1 and or 2 first, but goodness, 300 hours later I'll finally get to it. Bloodborne really makes you feel like you're in the middle of a tuberculosis outbreak. Yeah, maybe. Complete with guns and werewolves and HP Lovecraft. Having a hard time finding it?
Oh, I already found it.
Okay.
That's
Oh, you're looking for the next piece. Okay, well, we're actually done with this sheet. So, I'll just need to glue these in. But, the reason is, you'll notice, Evangeline, that this one has this piece, but it doesn't have the bulb that goes on top. The bulb is 84. You know why? Why?
To magnetize it.
Yes. So, you don't have to do this. You don't have to do any of this. This one is magnetized at its waist, which does a few things. Number one, it makes it easier to store, because now instead of having it be this tall, we have two halves that are about this tall. Well and good. More shelves. 2, it's hard to do this while standing it up. Let me see if I can hold it still enough to do this. It can bow.
Barely.
It's barely holding together, but it can in fact bow. That's right. And then number 3. Hello. That's what knights sound like. Hello. Oh dear. Alright, so there we go. And that will be I am 100% the one who's doing that part. %. Doing that part. $1 million. Succumb to... No! I'm not an emperor's child. One of the factions in the game. Bloodborne is post-Brexit Britain. How about both, actually? Me witnessing horrors beyond my understanding. I don't get it. That's the lack of insight talking. Yay for Bloodborne mechanics. I actually do rather like insight as a mechanic. It doesn't do very much, but if you, like me, actually pick up the insight... So there's an without spoiling anything for a 10-year-old game, there's a certain point in the story where the world changes. Your character can literally see it differently, but you can actually have that happen prematurely if you have your character's insight leveled high enough. And I did. I think on every playthrough of mine, I've picked it up. It's neat. You also hear something sooner if your insight is high enough. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. But it's not a Call of Cthulhu thing where the insight actually has an effect on the character. It doesn't. Okay. Making absolutely sure. Okay, this is backwards. Let's not do that. Bass backwards. Technical term. Bass backwards. No, I'm not explaining. All right. Wait. Unfortunately, as far as I'm aware, there's no way to change the pose for the legs, even just to switch left and right. Not gonna fight you on that one, is true, you know? Yeah. Bloodborne is good. Bloodborne is very good. I will say I personally prefer Elden Ring, but, you know, both are very, very exceptional games. You kind of can't go wrong. It is difficult to go wrong. Let me be a real smart and put entirely too much glue on this thing.
I've done that just a few times.
So I keep calling it glue. This is the liquid cement. The glue is over there. When will you later experience the greatest game ever made again? Age 16. And also when the TV gets fixed up. Although, she has seen a bit of Bloodborne, actually. She has seen it. From apparently other YouTubers. Not apparently, from other YouTubers. So, granted, very beginning of the game, so, you know, the least Bloodborne section of the game, if you know what I mean.
No, I don't.
And now, Evangeline, it is time to cut out some more stuff.
Some more stuff.
Stuffed up. Too much stuff. Good for some, overwhelming for others. I like it's replayable, and it has more accessible co-op. That variety gives it a lot of replayability. But for some people, lawful linear is a plus. Just different taste for different taste. Let's go with that. Alright, if you'll go for it, please, Left.
Yes.
68 through 71. Even with even, odd with odd. Even Steven, odd tide.
Okay.
The day Dustbloods comes out, emulator, I do not, yeah, I will get an I will do an emulator. I'm just going to wait. It also might just be a timed exclusive. Maybe. It might not go the way that Bloodborne did. Bloodborne was Sony actually owned the IP for that. I actually haven't looked into who owns the IP for Dustbloods. Sony owns the IP for Bloodborne. From Software actually bought back the IP from for Elden Ring. It may very well be the case that they want to keep it in-house going forward, and they're big enough and in-demand enough studio they could probably demand that. But even just for Nintendo, they had to do that with Sega. They had a deal with Sega that for 3 games they would come out only on the Nintendo console, but they were timed exclusives, and Sonic Lost World was one of them. I forget what the others were. I think that they might have been portable games, but Sonic Lost World, it had to be exclusive to the Wii U for a certain number of years, and then it came to Steam, or it could go anywhere, so it came to Steam. There you go. So maybe Dustbloods will go that way too. I know people have referenced the language that's used in the some of the patents, where they talk about cartridges or disc. I don't know that that's necessarily... Oh, honey. Like I said, it's okay. Even with even, odd with odd. Okay, that first one you gave me, which one was it?
First one I gave you was 69.
69, okay. So 71 next, please. And that will go with the one that's in my hand.
Okay.
We'll do them a little bit out of order. There's a reason for this order, Evangeline. I know. It's not the end of the world, but unless you know what you're doing, let's follow the instructions. Okie doke? Okie dokie?
Okay.
Alright, she's doing this on purpose. Okie dokie, artichokey?
Okay.
Gotcha. I've been going for that all day. Now it's her turn, by the way. That's how this goes. It's basically like tag.
Oh, goodness.
We're playing. Yeah, okay.
We all love tag, right?
Alright, let's see. On the front side. Who decided this was a good idea again?
People who made this.
The people who made this deserve to have to do this 100,000 times in a row.
No.
It's design purgatory. That's what I'm calling it. That's what we're having happen. Also, if I miss a message of yours, I'm sorry. Feel free to post it again. I will read it eventually when I actually look up, which I should.
10 years later.
Okay, SpongeBob narrator. How about Nintendo is with their other exclusives? No. I mean, to be fair, if the IP owner is big enough, they probably have more. They have more leverage when it comes to that sort of thing. So when you get past a certain point, it's not to say that they couldn't, but the amount of money that they would have to pay from software to make it perpetually exclusive is probably more than they're willing to pay. I mean, because a company knows that if they make it an exclusive, they're not going to get as much in sales, generally, as if they make it multi-plat. The trade-off is that you have to compensate them for that in some way. And a way you can do that is by paying them much, much, much more on the front end. what they did with Sega and Lost World is sort of a compromise. It's in exchange for it being partially exclusive, you know, you get a better cut or you get more pay up front. That's the idea. And it was the Wii U. They really needed something to help sell the console. Goodness. Yeah. Isn't the only way to create replayability. Sekiro is incredibly replayable. I mean, so yes, if you would like to... Mastery is a different form of replayability. Oh, are you just waiting?
Yes.
Okay.
May I do that?
Do what?
The cement for that one?
Oh, sure.
Okay. We'll cement it together.
Okay, I'll do the...
Sorry.
Yeah, so honing your skill and creating more mastery is another good way of creating replayability. But, it depends on the kind of game. I think Sekiro is a game that helps to facilitate that. It's not generally what I'm looking for when it comes to replayability, because especially once you've achieved mastery, it can start to become a monotonous experience. Although I didn't end up doing the inner bosses. I think that they were out at the time and I just didn't know it, or maybe they didn't come out until after I played it. Maybe. I guess I could go back and do it at some point, but not before we play Anime Bunny Sekiro. Very good. Okay. Anime Bunny Sekiro. Don't ask. I forget. Hanagi Usagi? Yeah. I already got the chords, so it's the Shield's next. Anime Bunny. You'll see. It's a free game on Steam, made by some, I want to say, part of it's in Chinese, so maybe a Chinese student, single dev or whatever. It's just fun looking. It looks like what if we took Sekiro, but only did the battles, but made it incredibly janky.
Here.
Yes. And in case I'm not clear, I'm not really getting onto them solo dev and all, but also it's kind of neat to watch someone play. Oh dear. Also, as an aspiring developer myself, I really don't have much room to speak. I'll be there one day, love. Aspiring developer. Mastery is a more engaging... Oh yeah, so, in your opinion, is correct. There are different... it's different preferences. There isn't a singular right answer on that. It is... Some people prefer replayability for mastery. Some people prefer replayability for variety, and some people like both. And Elden Ring, I think, is a good compromise for both. Although it has so much variety that you really could just keep doing that and keep doing that basically for forever. But yes, you're not only not wrong, you are, in this day and age, with as expensive as games can get, eminently right. You know, I've told this story before. When I was growing up, we had video games, but you know, my parents bought Nintendo 64 and NES and later GameCube games. Expensive stuff. The more expensive consoles on the market at the time, especially the N64, especially the GA. N64 was the cheapest console, but the games were by far the most expensive. What that translated to is we didn't have a lot of games growing up. So I really had to get my money's worth for the ones that we did. I think a lot of it came off. So we replayed the heck out of them. I spent until the GameCube came out, the game that I played the most was Harvest Moon 64. Maybe Super Mario 64, but almost certainly Harvest Moon 64. you know, why the heck not? It's a farming simulator. Also, you have your drink. When you get done with that, you have your drink over there too. It'll give me some time to catch up. Alright, and you are setting them down based on their piece placement, right?
Yes. This is 73. That's...
Oh, well, okay, hold on. Next time, Evangeline, see how this one's on the left and this one's on the right? If you'll do them the way you see them in the picture, okay?
Okay.
You know why that is, right?
So you know which one is which.
You're gonna have to speak up, remember?
So you know which one is which.
It's because sometimes the pieces are a little bit different. They may not be quite the same shape, even if they look similar. And if you get them mixed up, you're gonna put the wrong side on it.
Okay. That's not good.
Indeed. Fit? Here you go. Nope, fit, I said. Okay. Yes. Great. Good as Gouda. Moldy mold. Okay. Here's an idea. Hiya.
My cup says I love you a lot.
No, Evangeline.
My cup says I love you latte.
Can you hear her? I know she spoke up more that second time. Can you hear her well enough? I didn't give it enough time. It popped out, you see.
Okay. Not good.
There we go. That's better. That's better. To be fair, I have to remind myself to speak up more as well. Alright, look, Evangeline, down there at the bottom, you can use that. Probably doesn't help that we have the music as loud as we do. Turn it down just a mite. You can use that to see if you're speaking up loudly enough.
Okay.
You see that yellow section? Try to come, if you can, try to let your natural voice come close to it.
Okay.
Basically, red is the danger zone. You're about to start peaking, where it no longer register the volume higher than that. Yellow is you're getting close. Green is you're safe. Although, try to stay on the upper end of safe. Ah, yeah, your ears are working. Oh, me too, sis. Me too. Most people just don't engage with the tools and skills in meaningful ways. Maybe. Maybe, right? Beat your preferred Souls game with only bows. No, sadly. Okay, Souls game, so Sekiro's fine. Alright. Can we, in Dark Souls 2, can we use crossbows, or do we have to use bows? That creates an entirely different dynamic. Alright, let's see. Even if a game doesn't have very high skill ceiling or insane variety, if it's enjoyable enough, it's still replayable. That's how speedrunning is a thing. Yes. Yeah. People almost never speedrun a game unless they really enjoy it enough to keep playing it time and time and time again. Yes, you are right. There's something that people don't say very often, so I try to say it, especially for me, Mr. Pedant, I try to say it more often. You're right. Because people hear you're wrong all the time, unfortunately. And plenty of times it's valid, it's accurate, but people tend to hear it quite often, perhaps too often. It's just easier to tell people that they're wrong than it is to lift them up. So I'm trying to be better about that.
Yes. You're good at it.
One neat little feature about the way we have it set up on OBS, and it's not just OBS that does this, but you can also see where a person maxed their volume at. So, say something?
Hello.
Yeah, like that? That's good. I can see where your max volume was.
Yes.
This is the beach episode song. Here, take the headset from me then, if you'd like.
Okay.
I've been having it for quite a while, so it's good for you to have it as well.
Yes.
Alright, time to mess this thing up. Thingamajig.
Oh no.
Yeah, oops. There's some pieces here where you're supposed to put them in a certain way. Unfortunately, the piece to which you're supposed to connect them comes much later. I don't have it quite lined up exactly, but it's close enough. I melted both sides of it so that if I happen to be off, which I was, that it would just melt them separately. I mean, you would never ever notice the difference. It even looks lined up on here, although it's not quite. Although, again, I don't think anyone really cares. No one's going to look with a jeweler's glass to try to notice. You know what a jeweler's glass is, right? Or a jeweler's lens?
No.
It's basically just a magnifying glass that you use to tell whether a jewel is real or not. For jewelers. How to tell the difference between cubic zirconium and a diamond. I know it's more complicated than that, but that's the idea. Oh dear, wait a sec. Alright. Let me get these on first. Screw it, let me read that first. I wish Mikola were real, but not evil. Mikola is not real, but is not evil. Well, okay, kind of. Kind of. Mikola is... She doesn't know who Mikola is.
No, I do not. I've heard the name before, but I do not know what it is.
Mikola's alignment is lawful narcissistic. That means nothing to you. Really thinks that he knows best, and is willing to take other people's free will away as a result. And doesn't even consider it to be a bad thing. Genuinely thinks he's doing a good thing by doing that. Which is not great, you can imagine.
That's terrible.
Oh, I can do the four corners as well. Let me just get it all over my pants. Trousers. Actually, let's not, please. I would rather not. If I can help it, maybe.
I don't think that's the best thing ever.
Oh, okay. Oh. Remember, someone says game bad because not replayable, I get irrationally upset. It means that it's not replayable to them. That's it. It doesn't mean it's objectively not replayable, it's just not their preference. Yes?
What place?
Ah, there you go. I mean, to give you the extreme other end of the spectrum, ages ago, this was years ago, this was not too long after I started streaming, my opinion on Super Mario 64 as a platformer has gotten more positive as time has gone on. It's a 1996 3D platformer. It's going to have some janky problems, and a lot of it comes down to the camera. The camera is genuinely the one really hard thing for me to defend. But, I mean, it's a 1996... It's a 1996 game. Sure, it's fine. It's okay. But I made a comment about my not liking the camera in it, and how sometimes it makes the game frustrating enough that I didn't want to play it, and got somebody mad at me. Someone who's not on the channel anymore. To each their own. Oh dear. I might have come across a little too harshly on it. Ah, good job.
Thank you.
You are welcome. Okay. Alright, I'm just being a goofy goober.
I can tell. Goofiest goober that ever did goob.
It's goobin time.
Adrian,
Yes?
Link, please.
Ironically, it was someone who was kicked from the Discord server for some spitefully strong opinions. Yes? Oh. Alright. Alright. Sprue hat.
I don't know what that is.
That's a sprue that you cut them from. The frame around them is a sprue. Think sunshine is better? Get out! No. I mean... yeah, I don't... Huh? It's fair. It's fine. It's alright. Oh dear goodness. Information that is not desired to be known and drive you mad. Tony. There's Miklo, but that's... yeah, that is completely different. A little bit. Itchy foot for some reason. Free will is a myth. Religion is a joke. We're all controlled by something greater. Memes! I was wondering if we were getting to a quote. Oh dear. How to win my heart. Buy me a seafood platter. Wasn't it a sword? Or no, that's how you ask for your hand in marriage. Luna is taking from Elden Ring. On the... there's a character you can get married to in Elden Ring who gives you a sword when she... proposes to you? Let's go with that.
Really?
Yeah. In real life, that was an actual, albeit rare, way to, not a way to propose, but a wedding gift. Very, very rare, though, as I understand. Also, duck.
May I see?
Duck hunt.
It's the entitled goose. No, it's,
Also,
but it's not a goose.
that was the dog sound. That's what it is. Yes, indeed. Yes. Oh, in the meantime, I'm going to get the magnet one. Magnets. How do they work? Magnets. Okay. Because she is definitely not doing this part. I love you. I would like for you to not be made of glue. That would not be good.
No, especially because I have school in the morning.
Yes. Propose to me with a sword. Worst decision you can ever make in a Miyazaki game. Get married. Hey, there's a grand total of two games where you can get married. In Bloodborne, you get shot down. That means rejected. Not literally shot down. Literally.
Okay, good.
No. You propose to someone who says, no! Not quite like that. There we go. Alright, so that's the sign. You even give her a ring and she says, no! Me! We are the knights who say... me! The knights who say me demand a chivalry! Oh, what? Me! Oh dear. What am I doing? Being silly. That's what I'm doing.
Yes.
Try to get it in the center. Alright, DS3 marriage is just stabbing your spouse in the face. So a regular... No, that's a divorce, actually. Never mind.
I don't get it.
There's a marriage quest line in DS3, Dark Souls 3, and it's quite well hidden, and it's weird how it works. I don't know.
I'm not sure I would like to know.
You take up some other culture's marriage norm, and apparently the way that they do it is one person gets stabbed in the face, but they live. Well, remember in Dark Souls you're an undead, so even if you die, you come back. So getting stabbed in the face is not actually the end. Because sure, that makes sense.
Can come back and get revenge. Just kidding.
I mean, if your spouse comes back and tries to get revenge on you, you come back from the dead too.
Oh my goodness. There we go.
I guess it wouldn't actually be till death do us part. Because when you die, you just come back. Oh dear. Yes. Very good. I am going to get this set first. Oh dear. Okay, not a rapier though. I'm already receiving a rapier as a wedding gift from someone else. It's Bloodborne shot down. Yes, could mean anything. What? Oh. Give me a moment. I have to make sure. This is actually the reason I haven't. She asked about my nails earlier. I have not trimmed my nails because I will need them for this.
Okay.
Get in the center. Hurry. Okay, good. Perfect. And now we just sit. Do not touch that.
Just sit. Don't stand.
Look at this comedian over here. Alright. Alright.
The Aunt Jody would say, would I hang?
She'd be right. Oh dear. Hey? Oh, yeah, they are slightly different. Alright. If not the first. You had how long of a nap?
I don't know how long.
There's Sleeping Beauty over here.
I am not Sleeping Beauty.
Barely awake Beauty over here. Sleeping Silly.
Sleeping Silly, yes.
Ah, there it goes. Ah. Random noises with T1 Glistener off.
Oh my goodness.
Now we've gotten into the giggle phase. Dear goodness. And guess what?
What?
You know what's about to happen.
Yes, I do.
I don't even have to say anything anymore. Just asking the ending where Henriel and Henri and the Firekeeper show up by your side. You need to get married and give both soul and eyes. Wait a minute. I don't think that there's an ending where the Firekeeper and Henri are there at the same time. I think it's just one or the other. There's when you do not link the flame, where the Firekeeper's there, and then there's the Lord of Londor, where, you know, everybody else is there. You get the rest of the family. Alright. You can work on this one now.
503, 104.
I got it. How do you like the music?
I like the music a lot. Zach. You know Zach could be a person's name.
I was about to say Zachary. What are we going to do?
I don't know. Maybe just do what we're doing right now, or at least
you people put up with us. So Luna, I've been trying to figure out. The last bit sounds like blood vial to me, but that doesn't seem right. Without looking it up, the one that Londor ending, secret bad ending, but by reading the lore, it's kind of the best. Yeah, I don't know exactly how the. There's link the fire, don't link the fire, and then happens to the fire. I think the idea is that Londor is supposed to be a kingdom of the undead. Everyone in Londor is undead, so if you don't link the fire, definitely don't lick the fire. If everyone's undead, so don't link the fire, and then, you know, I guess the undead get to rule, get to have free reign, or something. Who knows? Let's go with that. Let the blood flow. Okay. There we are. Oh! Couldn't figure out what that first word was. And apparently I was wrong about the last word as well.
Goodness. Gracious.
Great balls of fire.
Knew it.
Yep.
We're going to do it.
Yep. Alright, now I'm adding the second layer of superglue. It should be set for me. There's the one layer that we add around the edges to hold the current magnet in place. Thick as well. Creates a moat. A boat. A rowboat.
Oh no.
What's up?
M-O-T.
No, that's not how you. That's mot. How do you spell moat?
M-O-T-E.
No. Well, yes, but different moat. M-O-A-T is a castle moat. M-O-T-E is a tiny speck of something.
Hey. Oh.
I'm over here about to cut Evangeline into tiny little ribbons.
No puppy dog pouting, please.
Alright. I was expecting an oh no!
Nah.
Why would we do something like that? She knows I'm just being goofy.
Yes.
Go. Max!
What?
Max, where are you? Oh, hi, Mickey. Go. Not that goofy. Sora, we have to find the MacGuffin. Not that goofy either. Goofy that eventually turns into Banjo from Banjo-Kazooie.
Oh goodness. I don't even know who that is.
Yeah, she's a little too young to know Banjo-Kazooie. I saw that. Flew into space. Space. Yeah.
I like space.
Do not cut the chat. Let's not. Oh dear.
Nice.
Lore just gets jumbled when entire world did a Xenoblade 3. I don't know what that means, Senator.
See?
Time for Jack to let her rip. You did see that we know who Jack the Ripper is, right? They used DNA to figure out who Jack the Ripper actually is. Ah, very good.
Ta-da.
Hey, I'd have to look up again though. Think about making some of the purity seals on my Dark Krakens upside down. For the Biostrike. There we go. My ear.
Ear. I like ears.
Were you able to hear the music?
No.
Okay. There's a reason. You muted it.
Oh no.
You all could hear it, but she had it on without being able to hear anything. I know because when she put it on me, it was turned all the way down. Is that why you gave it to me?
No.
Okay.
Just letting you have a turn.
Okay.
Had it for a while.
She was going to give me a turn with the mute headset.
That's not my reason. 25.
She's a silly goose. An untitled silly goose. Sometimes I don't know what I am. You are Steve. No, we're not bringing it back. We're not doing that again.
Please, no.
They look like they're floating. Oh, okay. If you don't mind, feel free to post a picture for in the Discord server, in the tabletop games channel. That'd be kind of cool to see.
Don't bring that
Steve.
up again, please.
Too late.
Steve.
You can have a drink real quick if you.
It's fine.
Tell you what, let's get this next part. There's only 3 more pieces here in the middle, and then while those are drying, you can be having your drink.
Okay. Hello.
Isn't she a goober?
Goofy goober.
You-
Go.
Honey.
Sorry.
There we go.
Goofy goober. Goofy
There we go. See?
goober.
Look. Right there. That's where you want to hit.
Okay.
Okay, there we go. See? You can actually speak up. Speak up just a bit. Speak up. I get quieter when I do a voice.
Oh,
Except for
goodness.
go. Actually met a Steven back when I was in the psychiatric hospital. Okay, I know that's real, but apropos of nothing, that sounds like the start to never mind. Alright. You know which piece is next. Oh. Which one are you looking for?
37.
Oh, 25 next, honey. You got me out number 1. Try to do the connecting piece so that these can be gluing while that's, yeah. Honey, it's really, even, don't look for the number, look for the one that looks like the piece. Yeah, there you go. Have a Knight Haunt army. Oh, that's the spirits that have the Army of Ghosts. They kind of remind me of an even more spectral version of the Ghost from Lord of the Rings. I forget the name of that group, but they have a lot of long, flowing pieces to them that look really cool to build. Neat. With a skeleton-only Soulblight Gravelords army coming up. I don't know what that means, but functionally I don't know what that means. But it sounds neat. It sounds interesting.
Jay,
Skeleton, yes?
remember how you said neat? I just think they're neat.
I just think they're neat. Holds up a potato. Why do you keep trying to give me a potato? I don't know, Bart's voiced by a girl. I can't actually do it. Maybe if I were 30 years younger, I could.
I don't know. Why do you keep trying to give me a potato?
Something like that. Let's go with that. Oh, dear. There is a Super Smash Bros. Player who goes by the handle Zane, who actually does a really good Marge Simpson impression. Scarily accurate Marge Simpson. That's how you do it. This is how we do it. Know that. Hey, it's me! Hi, it's me, Jay. Hi, it's me, Jay. I'm Jay. Nice to the Questoris Knight is cool. Building Custodes. Hey, that works. Custodes is another beginner army. That easy army to start off with, I should say. That's, you know what I mean. Not beginner as in it's easy. Beginner as in, thankfully it doesn't cost you $1 million in order to build. Thank goodness, too. It won't absolutely break your bank.
Oh my goodness. Yes. That's awesome.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, you did it that time. I didn't do it. I didn't even have to do it that time. Yes.
Yes.
For the love. There we go. All right.
I should not annoy Jay by every time I'm.
You should annoy me.
Say yes. I say yes.
You have my permission to turn into Principal Skinner whenever you feel like it.
Yes.
So like they're supposed to be vampires controlling zombies and skeletons. Oh, okay. Are you tired?
Yes. Yes.
It's never going to end. It's absolutely never, ever going to end.
Steamham Wars.
Where were you in the Great Steamham War of 2025? In upstate New York.
Oh my goodness. The poor people actually in upstate. Hilarious. I laugh phase again.
Yep, she's in a giggle phase still. Where were you when the dragon broke? Dragon? When the dragon was broke? Oh dear. Just in the January of last year. A long while back. Yep, I gotcha. Let's see. Skeletor. 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 Fusroda. Not sure if I should paint them burning or something. Do you know one thing? Gonna have a skeleton and a Halloween mix while playing them. You should paint them to look like Skull Servant from Yu-Gi-Oh! That's what you should do. I have no idea. Make them look like the Skull Servant theme. Alright, I might be kidding, but... No, that's the end of the sentence. I might be kidding, but man, maybe not.
Yes.
Look! Look!
As you said, never going to end.
Never should have come here. Alright now. Alright. Dragon God of Time, he breaks while now is the time for you to get a drink. This will take a while.
Okay.
Alright then. All the pieces that place. Try and test it one more time. Make sure that I'm sure as sugar. Sure as sugar. Sure as sugar. Sugar, honey. Let's go. Get in, get at. You can have the music.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
I'm just over here making really silly noises.
As you do, as one does.
Noises, faces.
Ah, also that. As one does with that as well.
Yes.
I swear. I swear. Who wants a 10-year-old? No. No. Thank you.
Why, thank you.
Thank you kindly. Okay.
Must resist the urge to say yes again.
She's dying to get adopted. Oh no. No. I'm kidding. Mostly.
Mostly.
Fit. Without breaking, please. Go. Here we go. Alright. Now, for the most fun part, yes. Mario!
Mario! Invisible Luigi.
Yes!
Yes.
So I have to squeeze this for minutes until it dries. So we have time. This is one of our choke points, unfortunately.
7:38.
1985. 1985. Stacy. No. Ah, don't break. You're not allowed to do that. You're not allowed to break. After she's tried to drive me absolutely insane, she does in fact have the sillies. The knight is correct. 1985 as Sir Paul says. Paul McCartney. Yeah. He's trying to massage me. I would show you how it's done. Okay, that's better. Luigi! Why were you in New York? Got a random bell from Michaels. I'll make into a Skaven Bell terrain piece. I like that kind of creativity with terrain. We should come up with something like that, Evangeline.
Yeah.
With our own, make up our own terrain. I'll do it myself. That'd be neat. Probably neat. That would be neat. Ring it every single round. Oh no. Oh no. Ring a ding ding. 13 and I win. I won! Didn't finish my admittedly rushed explanation of what a dragon break is. Dragon god of time. Sometimes he breaks, and while broken, every possible event happens all at once and all remain true and false. Translation, we're trying to spit everything out as canon, and this is our way of doing it. Threw me off the loop hard while playing Witcher 3. People actually talk like normal human beings. What? In a game? Actually, no, yeah. And they're not just an author's self-insert? Alright. Let's see. Let's see. My YouTube homepage consists entirely of you, Neo, and the coffin of Andy and Lele. Uh-oh. One of these things is not like the others. One of these things, it doesn't belong. Me, because I'm normal. Neo, on the other hand, no, I'm kidding. Oh. Hey. Because funny's Skaven. In all of Warhammer, everything is canon, but not everything is true. So it is Guilty Gear.
Try.
Yeah. Guilty Gear has this habit of, no, don't do that, of multiple endings, and all of them are canon, but sometimes they are mutually exclusive. Only one of them can actually happen. You find out the next game. Alright, if you like any more to drink, now's the time, because it's getting there. I can see it. So what's happening here is that if I don't hold it while it dries, it will come out wide, and not only will it be a little bit easier to break, but there's a piece later on that will have a hard time fitting. It will keep trying to push against it. So I'm trying to hold it, especially again in the back, hold it in place. Make sure it actually stays shut. So which animal are we adding to... No, which animal are we adding to this one, you think? We already have Dame Ducky and... Is it the squid or the squirrel or the spider? No, so spider hasn't been built yet. So the naming convention for all the animals, not Conus Rex, that's Sir Hector, that's his own thing, is that it's either Dame and then an animal starts with D, or Sir and an animal starts with S.
This one is going to be Sir Squirrel.
Sir Squirrel. Okay, so Sir Squirrel will pilot this one. Let's see. What was it? So we have Ducky, Dingo, Squirrel, Squid, Spider, right?
Yes.
Yes.
That's right.
God!
Yes! I did not do that to you.
It's why people can make canon warbands, or clans, or whatever. Tribes, parties, campaign. No, those are different. All of it's true, even the falsehoods, especially the falsehoods. That does sound like a, Look. Look. Alright. I think that's good now. Alright, but after this, we do need to get back to it if we're going to finish it tonight.
Okay.
Here, I can be doing this while you cut out 111 and 112.
Okay.
which are not on that sheet. No, they're not. There they are on this feed. Yep. Good times.
Where?
So I'm the only one that does this to Evangeline, so yeah, no. That's nice, right?
Yes.
I'm glad.
Mm.
Wingstop Ranch plus a little Buffalo Wild Wings. There we go. Desert Heat Rub is amazing. Ranch and spice does sound good, the two of them together. Alright. I do not blame you in the least.
Mm.
Alright.
113 and 114 next, right?
Right.
Okay. I already know where they are. I'll start cutting them out.
Remember, Evangeline, what did I say?
I already know
There
what
we
they
go.
are, so I'll start cutting them out.
Aye. Aye, aye, aye. Aye, 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 aye. Captain.
Oh, I was talking about Super Monkey Ball.
Oh, aye, aye, the monkey. Monkey.
Oh my god.
So there are a couple of factions in Warhammer Evangeline that are not humans, but have their own names for humans. Well, orcs just call them humies, which is humans, but through a thick Cockney slang accent. It's whatever. But Eldar call them Monkey, which is of course monkey. It's just a reference that they made. And Tau call humans that are in the Tau Empire Guvesa, or no, Gula, gorilla.
Oh.
Just making some references while they're at, uh-oh. Honey, you didn't cut out the, oh no. Where's the other one? Hurry. Oh no, wait a minute. These
I cut out.
don't line up, do they? No, they did not. Okay, great. You did not cut out 112 and 111 together.
Yes,
No, you cut out 111 and 114 first.
but I cut these two out first. This is 114 and 114.
The first two that you cut out had this bulb up in the front.
Yes.
They don't match. If you these match because they're different ones. But if you have two with the bulb in the front, it could be a mislabel. Are you positive that you did
Yes,
111, 112?
I'm positive.
Okay. It could be that they were mislabeled then. That has happened before, unfortunately. We've come across that a few times.
Yes.
I didn't see what the sprue looked like beforehand. And I guess I could go back, but nah, who cares?
It's fine.
Now, you saying that makes me want to go back, though. You're not supposed to... Never mind. Alright. Oh dear. This one already has some glue on it, so I'm trying to cement on it, so I'm trying to get it in place. Nice and quickly. Nice.
Yes. Why do you keep calling it glue?
Like I said, it's because I have glue. In fact, I have it in my field of view, and I'm just thinking about gluing the magnets down. That'll be fun. That'll be exciting. Spider-Man.
Yes.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Evangeline, if you'll do 26 and 27.
Oof. Okay.
Raven Wings. Monkey Ball. Oh dear.
Mom. Okay.
Super Monkey Ball. Better south. It's like a better southwest ranch. It's like mixing oil and vinegar to get a nice vinaigrette that's better than either of them.
Yes. The first thing I looked at on here was 26 and 27.
There you go. Go figure. Luna, I'm yes, and also the Greeks. Leave it at that. Humans. Star Trek. Humans. Yeah, the orcs in 40k talk like this, so enemies. Something like that. Okay, you need even fewer menta or lozenges. You need to make sure you smoke about a pack a day, and then you can do the voice. Don't, actually.
No.
Love you.
Love you too.
Why? She, in her kiss, she goes, it does really quick, like a slap.
That was 27.
Yes. Does it? Oh, it may actually fit. Do I have it upside down? No. I don't know the wrong side. Oh, there we go. Perfecto mundo. What are we going to do with her? Playing with sharp objects. Alright, you're not allowed to cut yourself.
I haven't.
Okay.
I mean, I already have.
Okay, now don't.
That wasn't from the
That-
sharp thing. That wasn't from the sharp thing. Okay.
What was that from?
It's a paper cut. Okay.
The most dangerous part of the hobby.
Well, it was on Friday, so.
Ah.
It wasn't
Oh, okay. I mean
actually-
tonight.
My back.
She's getting old. My back! She's so old now, folks. She's going in a retirement home before we know it.
No.
She's gonna go play 40k in the retirement home. The bingo night. Alright. Head time. Ready? We're almost done with the base, but we really do need to hurry, Evangeline.
Okay.
Alright.
Heed.
Alright.
So what are we doing?
Following the instructions, that's why. So mad I could punch you on the lips with my lips. How to activate a sleeper agent. But what if?
I would purchase. Fast food.
What on earth are you cutting? Okay. Yeah, Evangeline, do not cut stuff you don't need to. That they will dull.
Okay.
We'd like to not have to buy another for a while.
Okay.
That's also part of why it's so important to try to cut them correctly the first time. If you have to go back and recut it, then just using it more, dulling it more quickly.
Yes. I don't see them on here.
They're there.
Okay, thank you.
No problem. Perfect.
Would you like the headset back?
You can keep it for a bit.
Okay.
For a bit. A bit. Oi, you there! You cockney. Okay. Phyrexian sleeper agent. But what if I were to purchase glistening oil and disguise it as my... Okay. There we are. I am a genie. I am Steve. There we go.
47.
correct answers to what are you? Steve, an idiot sandwich, and Gordon Ramsay. Hey, while you're cutting this stuff out, I'm going to take a break. In fact, we're all going to take a break. If you will give us just a quick moment, folks.
Okay.
You know the drill. We are going to be
Right back.
right back, baby. Be right back. My world famous clump of cheese. Just
Ches.
Ches? Che.
It's cheese, but that's
Cheese.
how we say it at school.
Tried to get some cheese for her. It just came out as a clump. I gave up. It's hard and it's cold enough that it's really hard. And so instead of attacking it with a real knife, I just decided, screw it. There we go.
There are two different notches on here, so I can go that way, or it could go smaller.
I see.
I see.
We're still on that.
my goodness.
We have a lot of cheese. I believe you. Yeah, Knight comes from the land of much cheese. Much cheese. Many cheese.
Where would that be?
It's Wisconsin, right?
Oh my
Aren't
goodness.
you Wisconsin? Much cheese.
Wisconsin, translated Wisconsin.
The land of 1,000 cheeses.
We have a cheese castle.
Yes. Unironically, it's not a joke. He has a cheese castle. He himself, no.
That's cool.
It is. I think it's cool.
I just think they're
Oh my god.
neat.
Oh my god.
Just love The Simpsons.
Yes. Yes.
I think I like The Simpsons a little too much.
Nah, no such thing.
Yes.
Alright, if you will pick out the face. Wait, is there only one?
Should be more. Should be more.
Yeah, there's just the one. That one right there. Ah, alright, if you will cut it out, please.
Yes, I don't think this is
It-
face. You see.
It doesn't actually matter because it's behind a mask, but the other one had more variety.
Yes. Resisting the urge. Resisting the urge to enjoy J again.
Chick smiles. Look at the volume. Alright. Look, I'm real clever over here. Real clever. Maybe. No. Yes. We are perfect for each other.
Yes.
And by perfect, I mean we keep rebounding our own silliness endlessly. Endlessly. It has good food and a lot of snacks of alcohol that you can't easily find elsewhere. Well, it has cheese, so it definitely has good food. That is how it works. I don't make the rules. Except when I do.
What
The cheese stands alone.
if? What if I were to purchase
Cheese.
cheese?
Cheese. I knew. And disguise it as my own. Oh, God. Auga. Disguised as my own Auga. Alright, for the love of Pete. I am Pete.
Pete. Knew where that was going.
Peter. Peter.
Hate it.
She doesn't even know where that's from.
No, I do not.
Let's get political. Let's not. Let's not get.
No.
Oh, I know. It's Luna saying let's get political, so we're about to talk about the Skyrim Civil War. I remember Pete's Dragon. I do too. Wait, didn't they do a remake of Pete's Dragon, or was that shelved?
Pete's Dragon.
There we go.
I like that.
Back when that movie came out, 150 million years ago, it was considered to be something of a marvel. 'Cause the only thing that's actually animated in the movie is the dragon. That was a big deal back then. Everything else is live action. An actual live action Disney movie. Not this. Never mind. Did a remake, but I don't believe it exists. Oh, okay. If it's a Disney remake, I'm with you. In my opinion. Okay. What are we working on next, love? It found them. There they are.
Oh.
And then after that, there's your next piece.
Wait. Okay.
Ow!
Sorry.
Careful. Please. Okay?
Yes.
That's pretty sharp. We don't want that to keep happening.
Sorry.
You're getting tired. There was enough extra there that it wasn't going to fit on the piece. Where's the other one?
Here.
Okay, this one's fine though.
Yes, it's 36.
Now this.
I'm sorry.
It's just be careful. It's all right.
Okay. I will. It's 36.
I will resist the urge to go "Ah!" really loudly.
Yes. Please,
What was
please
that
don't.
about? Speak up. All right.
Okay.
There we go. There's a 1. There you are. And ham.
Stewed hams.
Yes, indeed. The dog ham brands. Okay.
Oh goodness.
Just like that.
They haven't been taken hostage.
What was that?
I hope.
I am begging you, Evangeline, please, for the love of Glorb, speak up.
Okay.
Glorb. Glorb is Futurama, right? Hey, what's up, Jake? Whole Questoris Knight? You're gonna paint it? Yes! 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 She is already getting tired even after having had a nap. We are not going to do the painting in the same one, my friend. Nearly 14... Oh, no. Oh, goodness, I missed a bunch. Seeing people paint it on the sprue, then clip it out. Oh, no, oh. Oh, I see what you're saying. No, we're not doing sub-assembly painting. No. Sub-assembly is exactly what it sounds like. Before you fully assembled it, painting it separately? No, no.
No.
If we were trying to be... to get it so perfect that it fits in that it goes in a magazine, yes. Otherwise, honey, what are you cutting out next? You are getting tired.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah, I'm caught up. But I will use as an excuse to get a drink. Never have enough coffee. Lindsay's Sterling in it, and she's super cute. If I saw her, I'm sure I'd believe you. It's going on for 14 years. Storm would like to forget that it's the Empire that's keeping the... Oh, wait, yeah, we are getting political. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. On and on, my friend. Some people started fighting, not really knowing why. Hatfields and the McCoys. That's what the Skyrim Civil War is the Hatfield and the McCoys. Here's hoping you have a good airbrush and route. Yes. Or 200 million! Yes, you're correct. It'll be all kinds of exciting. Have you still not found it yet?
Oh, it's right there.
Oh, okay. And which one are you looking for now?
29, 29.
That's not what's next.
Okay.
I know it gets complicated up here, but it's this goes into this, goes into this, goes into this, goes into this, goes into this.
Okay.
And the tree, and the hole, and the hole, and the bog, and the bog down in the valley. Oh.
We actually played that song in music class.
Oh, I should have been there. I could do my version of it that loops on itself so that it never actually ends. It just creates an infinite series.
Oh. Yay, music class would go forever!
That's right.
Woohoo! Now 29 and 29?
And the hole, and the bog, and the bog, and the dream, and the dream, and the chick, and the chick, and the egg, and the egg, and the bird, and the nest, and the nest, and the branch, and the branch, and the limb, and the limb, and the tree, and the tree, and the hole, and the hole, and the bog, and the bog, and the dream, and the... Okay. Okay. Now you're looking for 129?
Okay.
Are you?
Yes, yes.
Oh. Where were you? Here they are. 129s are all the eagles. Caw caw.
From there it looks like wolves.
Oh. Oh, no. Alright. And where is the hood? There it is.
The way that
Definitely don't lose that. Yes.
it's the way it is on here.
Go figure.
That's awesome.
Maybe somebody planned that out better than they did the numbers for these. The numbers for these. Jeez. Don't say it, Jax.
Don't finish that. It's fine. Don't finish that.
I'm just being a goofy goop. Wait. Oh. There it is. Alright.
Why are you being a goofy goober?
It's fine. I don't remember the actual quote. Let's just go with it. It's fine. There's an actual answer to that in the show, I'm sure. I'm pretty sure. Maybe. Possibly. Definitely. I think so. I have no idea.
I hope so.
Alright, that's not very stable.
AJ, we have a whole army of 129.
Yes, you should have, I believe it's 6. Don't cut out more than you need, though. The number that you see on there is the number you should have, okay?
Okay. Yes, it is 6 of them.
There we are. Oh, but, oh, I put it, God, Jay? God dang it, Baba. Dang it, Baba. My boy just ain't right.
Goodness gracious.
I put it on the wrong way. Oh no! It's fine. It's okay.
It's the worst. Never. Just
Oh, no.
kidding.
It's not the worst thing ever, it's just a tribute. Nothing. Nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing. Nothing.
Doesn't have to be perfect, Jay. Yes, it does, Jay. No, it doesn't, Jay. Okay.
Oh my goodness.
So,
Remember in Lord of the Rings?
any ideas on paint scheme? Oh, that's up to her. Evangeline has her own. When you get done with that, if you'll go get your paint scheme for the heraldry, etc. She's actually worked on her own.
Yes. I am planning on doing maybe some grass at the bottom of my big knights. But
Oh,
I
on the
don't-
base? Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, we were talking about how she was going to base them.
Yes, I don't know how I'm going to base them until I figure out what was it? The lore, kind of?
Oh, I mean, the base can be whatever terrain you'd like for them to be walking on. grass, sand, dirt, crushed orcs. It can be whatever. Steamed orcs.
Steamed hams.
Orcs are fungus people, so it's like it's walking on mushrooms. That's what it is.
Okay.
Totally what it is. They are actually fungi, and mushrooms are fungi. Therefore, they are mushroom.
No.
That's not quite how that works. By the transitive property of silliness.
Luna.
Oh no.
I don't think that's how that's said.
Uh-oh. I'm surprised she didn't take the opportunity to sneak a kiss in. Okay. That doesn't count. No, that's fine. We'll get it later. When the game going on has been trying to sneak a nose kiss. Alright. Civil War is just another step in the Altari Dominion's plan to weaken both parties so they can more easily take control. Is it, though? That actually sounds plausible, but is it?
Standing up for a second.
I guess we'll have to wait till Elder Scrolls 6 to find out. Oh, yes, go for it. You can come on in.
Oh, God, I was standing up for a second.
Oh, yes. Oh, she's standing up for a Monies. My knees. Monies! You can keep standing if you need for a bit.
So, they probably get...
Oh no, you'll have to come up closer. Just don't step on anything, please. Please. That would be tragic.
Yeah.
Here, we can move Dave.
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 Yeah, that's all 6.
Goodness. I just have to hold it in place for a while. You're fine, you can show it off.
Okay.
Alright, Jake, check this out. Paint over texture paste. Paste. Right, you know.
So, started out with a...
Oh, yellow, that's yellow, by the way. The color you're partially seeing through. It's close enough to green that it's being translucent, but that's yellow.
Yes. I started out with a fox and a design to go with it. And then I did a lion. Then
Radon.
to go with that. My first thing was a bird.
Bird up. Bow, bow, bow.
And a background. But then I realized the shield is going to be that way. It's going to look like that and not square, so can't do that. That's my color pattern. Red, yellow, blue. I might not do blue. And black. I probably won't do blue.
I'm trying to very strongly encourage her to limit it to 3 colors for the most part. Although some little bits and pieces can have a 4th color, but that it should mainly be 3.
Yes, I think white would be the 4th color.
Didn't you just say blue?
I know. But... Okay.
Wait.
I don't know about blue. And I chose the lion, but now I kind of like the fox a lot better. So
You have time to decide.
yes,
Let me
I'll
see.
see if I can draw the fox again.
We're going to work on making it where once she gets the design set, it will be, we can turn it into a transfer sheet so that she can make it, we can transfer it over. Instead of having to hand paint it for each one, because if we do that, there will be little tiny differences between each. You know, as you do. I'd say, Jay, don't. Yes!
Don't, yes.
I couldn't help myself. Alright. Yes, as you can see, she has put quite a lot of thought into this. And I am proud of you for that.
Yes. Mind you, I've done all of this work in about 10 minutes.
No.
It was a while
Oh
ago.
gosh, no. Oh no, no. Maybe on the last bit, but you were, I guess, off and on for about 2 hours.
I've been on for 2 hours. I thought thought the drawing part was only 10 to 15 minutes on here, and then I was just debating for a while.
Genuinely, I think you took almost 10 minutes just doing the starter flag with the burb.
Oh my goodness.
Burb up. Bam, bam, bam. Stop.
No.
Jay, please. Jay, please. Please. JP.
We're in the land of memes right now. Not Wisconsin memes.
DNA of the soul. Metal Gear Rising.
Oh.
Revengeance.
Oh.
Fun game that has that quote. Very, very fun game. Also very hard game. I don't know that it would be for you right now.
Probably not.
Could do that one. That one could have been better. Turned out a bit crooked.
Luigi.
What's that?
Luigi.
Luigi, not Luigi.
No.
Louis J. Fine.
Luigi is all the way invisible.
Yes.
Now it's making me invisible.
My goodness. Big plans for my knights and their heraldry. That's what I was doing thumbs up about, by the way. Very cool. I have the Elden Ring DLC. I have to kill Radon to get to it. There's a reason. Trust. Trust. There is a reason. If you don't know, I won't tell you. And don't look it up either. Don't do that to yourself. I'm going to strongly encourage you not to. Hate it when I double type. It's fine. You're alright. On a scale of 1 to the meme format where the last word of the top text is the same as the first word of the bottom text, you're fine.
Yes.
Oh, God.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, that
Goodness
didn't go
gracious.
quite so well. Great balls of fire.
Why do you say that every time?
It's a song. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire.
I've never heard the song before.
It might be slightly older than you are.
How much?
Yes.
Was it?
They were singing it on the ancient plains, the savannas of Africa.
Was it made in the 1700s?
Ancient plains of Africa, 1700s. Was the song? Goodness gracious. Oh dear. Look. Alright, honey. Alright, so now we have to wait though. Yay!
My goodness.
Now we're gonna have to stop.
Sorry.
I know. Can't do this part just yet. Can I? Take long enough to dry, and I have time now. I'll try it. Bad idea. Super glue on the next one. Oh, hold on. As do I. I don't know why that happened. Said I was going to bed early tonight. It's 2 hours later now. It might, for you, it might still be early. Good night, everyone. Good night, Luna. Always take a while to make something one is happy with. Agreed. Spend the time it takes to be proud of it. I have to go for copper, brass, and blue or brown for the armor for my death guard. I like copper and, well, copper, brass, and blue. I think they make a good contrast with one another. If you want my opinion. Hold. There we go.
Maybe I'm blind, but I'm not finding it.
Might be on a different sprue.
But I've looked on the other one that should have it and it doesn't have it. I can look again. This one does not have it. Well, I already know where contract is. I think.
Ones look like those old diving suits with a hint of color. I think I know what you mean. Where it almost looks like the sea has infected the color scheme. Almost. A little bit. So a rust sort of color might help out. You know, underwater for long enough, starts to rust. That might do it. Maybe. Maybe. Something like that. You know, as one does. You know. Try to figure out some good excuse to make a crab dreadnought. Giant enemy crab? Attack its weak spot for massive damage. A crab dreadnought. See, I've never built a dreadnought before, so I don't know how you go about doing. Hey, Taylor, what's up? I'm building Lord Exultans, but thou hast arrived.
Hi, Taylor.
Howdy, howdy. Taylor is building Emperor's Children and is putting a speaker into the tanks to blare rock music because Emperor's Children. Awesome. I may or may not have been the inspiration for that. Did I just say bean?
Yes.
No. Oops. Hey, what's up, Aaron? Now all you need to do is figure out how to sleeve it 4 times and you're set. Oh dear. I may or may not have done that with my magic deck. I never did the follow-up quint sleeving my cards, but I may have done that before, actually. Steal its legs and replace them with soul grinder legs. Hey, if you're allowed to do that, sure.
Put that on there for some.
Oh, there we go. Oh, so you've done
110, 100.
Okay.
Shield. Part 2, the shield.
Alright, this lets you build up a good bit of time ahead of me. Thankfully. Oh, honey, we're supposed to do the gun first.
Okay.
I mean, I appreciate that you've gotten some work done on it, but remember, you do the pockets before you do the... Yeah.
Yes.
It's okay. We have to wait for this to dry anyway. I hate this. The smell of super glue. Yeah, I know. I know, Evangeline. So she did not know initially that you are absolutely not supposed to smell this stuff. And for some ungodly reason, she thinks it smells good. I'm not sure she got that from her mom.
Not the super.
Yours is the liquid cement, yeah. To be fair, this one doesn't say do not inhale, but I'm going to go out on a limb and say you should not inhale.
Inhale it.
Maybe. Blame Jay, it's true. Oh, Taylor says hi, Evangeline.
Hi, Taylor.
Woo! Probably not, but I won't let Games Workshop stop me. You're fine. As long as you can do it in tournaments, if you even care for that. You may not. I do, so I try to be pretty by the book, says the guy who's magnetizing the waste. As you do. Local game store does not care. They've gone off the books for like, fair enough. More than all good. Painting a Sons of Horus Chaos Space Marine force. The new Emperor's Children have tempted me. Yeah, as I don't like any of the Chaos factions in the lore, but as far as being on the tabletop is concerned, Electric Guitar Marines. Yeah. Nice, I'd like to think. It's good, but I do get a headache. Why? Do not do that. No, bad tailor. No, you're fine. Alright, so let's see. Oh, do you have the gun part? I mean, it's right down there. Looks for 1 second, and the other piece is right there. Looks for 1 second. We try to be. Thank you, Aaron. I appreciate it. Super glue. Heathen! I don't see any resin bits. I'm using the plastic glue. Oh my god. Oh my god. Glue scent tier list win. Where is Senator when you need him? Senator's the one you want to ask for that. Hey, he makes a joke about himself. Pew pew. Alright. Would you kindly please... We've sort of cut them out in reverse order, unfortunately, so there's going to be a while where she won't have to cut anything while these are gluing. Glue on. Speaking of, okay, that's well said. Alright. What was that?
I don't know. Ta-da!
Ta-da! This is the top. Yeah, this is the top. Ah! I am absolutely not letting her have the knife for this. But please, Evangeline, try to cut them more closely, okay?
Okay.
We don't want that to happen.
No.
Alright. Let's see. Where do you fit in? Oh. Or that. It's stuck on the other end.
Oh.
See? That's so big that it stands. Remember, Evangeline, anything that you leave like that either has to get trimmed down later or has to get painted over, and even then it might still be visible. I know you're getting tired even though you had a nice long nap. I am jealous of it. How are you so tired?
I don't know. Don't know how I'm so tired.
It doesn't really
Goodness.
matter, but there's a hole on this one. I'm trying to figure which side the hole goes on. That's all. Okay. I'm reading it. I'm skipping ahead so that I can see where that goes. Who designed this? I just want to talk to them.
The person who designed it.
I just want to talk to them. There it goes. Okay, I see now. I cheated. Looked it up on the picture on the front. I don't even have to say anything at this point.
Wait, I lost track of which one's which.
Of which is which?
Yes, I think it's that.
Yes. Oh, I moved them off for a... okay, thank you. Much appreciated. Much appreciated.
Much appreciated.
Yeah, if you are this tired, Evangeline, I hate to say, we are not going to finish. Oh my lord.
I almost spit.
Let's not spit out our drink.
No.
Pretty please and thank you.
Yes, that would not be good at all.
Sugar muffins. Just a little nickname.
Yes.
Sweetie. Alright, next time, Evangeline, please, for the love of goodness, don't cut them backward in reverse order.
Okay.
It's fine. I'm just going to be here for a while. Is there not something... You can cut ahead.
Okay.
I mean, at this point, probably what we need to do. There it is.
Taylor says, man, I'd love a blueberry muffin.
That does sound pretty good.
It does.
Let's see. Where are you?
This is the wire
Yes.
sheet.
Please, please, please be dry enough. If not, oh wait.
Oh, wait.
Wait.
Well,
Wait a minute. This looks like rock and or roll. The boring preacher from The Simpsons.
oh.
Go? Goodness. I know what I'm doing.
I hope you do.
8 out of 10 dentists can attest that I know what. Okay. You know, she doesn't know what those mean. 8 out of 10 doctors recommend.
Wait, what about the other two?
Can't win them all. Oh goodness, wait a sec, hold on. I will read, I will catch up. Catch up. Mustard? Mustard? Let's not be silly. Let's not be ridiculous.
I don't think that's possible.
Mustard? How about mustard gas? Geneva Convention? More like Geneva Suggestion. Come, my child. Okay. That's not. I believe it. I'm gonna take your word for it. Jake says, I usually wait the day I get my hands on some tanning. Won't use anything else now. Shut my bedroom door and oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I don't understand. Dear, need to get my rat ogres up and running so I can cave in some Stormcast helmets. No! I'm not wedded to a particular faction, but right now I do have Stormcast.
That is 120.
There we go. Alright, you did get 86 out, right? No?
I believe so.
Alright, well, if you will hand them to me then, that would be handy.
Okay.
So, no, she did not.
No, I didn't.
It's all good. She's tired. Tired. Blueberry muffin. By the way, child, do not huff the glue. We will tell you otherwise. But it isn't a good thing to do. I think she knows you. I hope she knows you're joking. I hope so, right? Oh, there we go. Yes?
Yes.
You have an eyelash. You have an eyelash right under your
You know what you're going to do.
Hold still. Hold still. Tickle. Yeah, see?
Yes.
There we go. You thought I was going to sneak a kiss.
Yes.
Not that soon afterwards. I have to wait a little. What is this? Remember I said this is the one piece you needed to not cut out?
Sorry.
Ah, child. How? What? How? How did you get around to cutting this? I do. You thought it was that. Without looking at the number. All right, keep it going. It's right there. Once again, we cut them in reverse order, unfortunately.
I'm sorry.
Do not snort. No, heed our warnings, child. Yes. Still with Skaven rules, my dice, ever since I started playing them, your dice love you? Really, that's the thing. 2 to 3 clan rats back each turn. Oh, are they Necrons where a certain number of them will stand up again? That would be like rats.
Thank you.
I'm right there with you. I don't know why I turned into one of the Muppets. You know the one. Yeah, that's
Do you know the way?
Do I know the way? Oh my god. You know where that's from.
Yes.
Ah, here we go. There you are. Still closed, still closed. Flip, turn upside down. And I'd like to take a minute just to sit right there. Tell you how I became the prince of a town called Bel-Air. Okay. That's enough. Enough of that. Enough of that. Please.
Sake.
I've already made the conversion into the Oscars slap joke anyway, so I think we've hit our quota. Maybe.
Quota?
Yes, our quota. Is that a funny word now? Yes.
Yes.
Let me answer that question. Yes. Already are lucky, meaning I don't get screw-overs often. Nice. I'm jealous. One more Lord Exalted. Maybe playing Orcs on Wednesday. Not sure Emperor's Children will be done. Orcs are still good. I know that they're supposed to not be as good as they were back when they had Batman. Yorick.
What's
Yorick is a human commissar. He leads troops that the orcs really like a lot, like to an unhealthy degree. They think he's just the greatest thing since sliced bread. He's a human that is an awful lot like orcs, and so they look up to him. They look up to him so much that when he finally gets captured by some orcs, their boss lets him go so that he can go and fight them again another day. He is so orcish that at one point he gets his arm, he loses his arm, and he takes an orc arm and sticks it on his own and makes that his. He is so much of an orc that at one point he gets I turned him into an orc now. He has this visor on, and not visor. He has an eye. He has a robotic eye or a lens or something. I don't know what's going on with that. It shoots a laser out. Yeah. As though orcs will be surprised that Yorick looks like a regular human with an orc arm, but like, you know, a normal size human. How could this guy be so strong? And then he shoots them with his eye laser, and then they die, and no orc lives to tell the tale, and that just sort of increases the legend. You understand, Evangeline, that orcs in 40k love to fight. It is the only thing that they really live for. So if you are good at fighting, then
They like
love
you.
Yep, exactly. Let's see. That comes out. That part comes out in the middle.
Sorry.
You're fine. Okay. No! Don't need to cut that part out. It's just a waste of a cut. And remember, every cut reduces the sharpness. You're doing that thing again.
I'm sorry.
Alright. Come here. Come here. Better?
Yes.
Are you awake now?
No.
Come here. Hey! Jinx. Alright. Let's see. Please tell me you've been keeping an order to these. Oh no. Okay. Oops. Okay. So I'm doing them descending. See, like a ladder? Keep that order, please, okay?
Okay. Wait. There's one I haven't found yet that needs to be in the ladder.
Correct.
It's 122.
Okay.
Well, you'd find 124 too, but 122 first.
Ah. Help. Me. Alright, I'm fine. Wait. Oh, so this is 119.
Yes. Okay.
Anytime that she gets, like, she's about to fall asleep, I'll just shake her awake and cause an earthquake. I didn't mean for that to rhyme, but I'll take it this time. You knew that was coming. Meanwhile, I'm humming.
Oh my goodness. 22.
Something like that. There we go. Now it fits. And if the shoe fits, you must acquit. Wait.
What?
That's if the glove fits. You must. If the glove does not fit, you must acquit. Now in lore, there's rumors he's dead. Yes, and that the most powerful orc war boss is going after the demon primarch Angron, who they think killed him. Yep, they were told that Angron did him in. And they fanboy about the guy so much that they're starting a WoW specifically to fight for him. Yeah, there's 124.
Still haven't found 122. That's the one I've been looking for, and I found the wrong one.
Okay.
Say that as I find it.
There you go. Yes. Alright, now I have them in order. They're fixable. Yes. He is quite... He's a celebrity amongst the orcs. Which is funny because outside of the Emperor, he's really the only one that they respect in that way.
Yes, I'm going to do that.
Yes. Oh, good. This is the... we're going to make a short out of teaching Evangeline technically correct, but entirely too silly Warhammer lore again, like the Kool-Aid Man Eversor.
Oh no.
Or the Calyxus Assassin, which is the human equivalent of a shark with a freaking laser on its freaking head.
Okay.
I have a headcanon. Propagate! Right. Never noticed warp cannons always give mortal wounds. That's the one that the I was about to say that the Navigator has. Or is that the one that Calyxus has? Oh goodness. I do remember the Navigators gives mortal wounds, so that's where I was thinking it was coming from. Maximum 12 wounds of damage. Oh, okay, no, we're thinking of something different. First wish from a genie would be to make protons heavier than... They are. that's the joke. I assume that's the joke. Vulcan lives. Yes, I hope so. Just don't bring him back too soon. But yes, I would be okay with that. He's a perpetual. If anybody should come back, you'd think maybe Salamanders have been on the rumor engine a lot, too. A lot, so I would be okay with seeing that. I mean, Gilliman's been back for not quite 10 years now, right? Be okay. Heard tale of you. Give us your... Yes. Alright, Senator. The glue-smelling tier list. We must hear. Alright. We eagerly await, with bated breath, your glue-smelling opinion.
Yes, I just realized I goofed.
Please, for the love of goodness. What happened?
I didn't cut anything over for it, but cut all three.
Oh, remember we all used that.
Those can just go there. You can eat them.
Yep.
Or not.
No.
It's fine.
I mean, I'm assuming you don't want to put the skulls on there, right?
No.
Okay, well there we go. Fair enough.
Done did goof.
You done did good now, you're fine. It's alright.
I'll cut at 116 now.
Just like that.
Nail it. Haha.
Nailed it. There it
Comedian.
is. Look, I know what I'm doing.
Yes, you do.
Even I'm getting quiet.
Mm.
Also, speak up! Alright. Here we go. Hey. Now I'm having to remind myself as well.
Oh no.
Guess what, Evangeline?
What?
Chicken butt.
Do it.
Yep, she knew it.
Which one out of those should we do? This one?
Oh, no, oh, where's the turn it around, please. The one that matches that one. No, the knight. Well,
43 matches that.
Okay.
The top one.
I guess they don't have to match, but it will look more unified if they do. But I guess they don't have to. I mean, ultimately, that's up to you. I would recommend that they match, but it's up to you. At least don't do one that's too terribly different. If you
45
do.
is too big.
Oh gosh, yes.
44, maybe.
45 is when you're trying to make it look like a skull, make it look more metal. Unfortunately for this one, those are your choices. They don't come with the full suite.
Yes.
Yeah, I would say do 43, if it were me. So the other one, the full set in the normal Questoris box, or the Chainbreaker Strike? Chain Strike?
I have no idea.
Chain Strike something or other. Chain Strike. It has 6, it's either 6 or 7 helmets. This one only comes with 3. And to be fair, it comes with the best one, but it does only come with 3. Unfortunately.
Yes, so I cut out 40.
This is the absolute love and joy that is having to deal with the Games Workshop style of doing it. The previous one came with more stuff. You could make it into more models, but alas, not this one. Alas.
3.
Oh, Evangeline, where did the bird insignia go?
Burb.
There it is.
Bird up.
It does a good job of blending in. Bird up. Bam, bam, bam. Hey. Alright. Also, Jay, just checked. Most of the arms are glued in place. Oh. So, if anyone is interested, Taylor is actually, unfortunately, selling Imperial Knights. I know. Boo! Boo! No, but in all seriousness, if it lets you buy into a different army that you think you might prefer more than understandable. But if anyone is in the market, Taylor has... I know... Okay, you have more than my permission to give the list of what you own, my friend. I know that it is a Cerastus Knight Lancer. It is 4 armigers, 2 helverins, 2 warglaives. What's your Questoris? Yours is I don't remember. I'll let you give all that jazz. What the heck was that? Okay. Say. Evangeline, you know that I love you, right?
Yes, I know that I love you.
Yes. I mean, what? I can't hear you. Somehow you got quieter when you were trying to do a fake yell.
Hi.
Yay!
Yay!
Oh, okay, hold on. Everyone, Horace, let me look up the names of global glue brands. Oh god. These from best to worst. Loctite, Gorilla, Flex Glue, Stiv, Elmer's, Super Glue. That's all you give currently. Tier list maker link comes later. Oh no. Oh no. That's fine. God dang it. It's fine, we can get that out of there. God dang it, Bobby. Gonna look like got a bunch of green goo in there.
Goodness gracious.
Great balls of fire. I did it again. It's fine. It's fine. It's totally okay. We can fix that. We can absolutely not fix that. Oh my god. No one can hear me when I whisper like that. I don't have this one on. I'm so used to being able to turn into an ASMR stream at will. It means talks really quietly like this, but some people like the sound. Also, I like that her knight is just completely turned backwards. Like an owl's head that can turn 180 degrees. Yeah, her knight's just doing that. Why not? Why not? Resin Pride. Oh dear lord. Ferrus Manus deserves to come back. Oh, wait, hold on. Come back as the Primarch of the Legion of the Damned, with Rylanor as the Chapter Master. Didn't they all... I mean, Ferrus Manus got killed twice if you count the Sapphire King, right? To me, that seems like a stretch. I would have a harder time with Ferrus Manus coming back than I would with Rogel Dorn. And Rogel Dorn we have his hand, or arm, hand. Also, they are really creative with naming people in Warhammer 40k. Really creative. Like, what should we name the leader of the Iron Hands? I know! Iron Hands in Latin! Ferrus Manus is Iron Hand. We have this angry guy. What should we name him? Angron! Oh, there's this guy that's all about death and disease. Mortarian. Mort means death. Really creative with that. Oh dear. What's another one? Oh dear goodness. It's the Necron guy. Imhotep is the name of a pharaoh from ancient Egypt, so Imhotep is the name of one of the dynasty leaders, because creativity is wonderful. Yeah. What the... Do you know how hard I had to resist the urge not to go? Oh dear. Needs a hand. Someone give him a hand. Second favorite Primarch is mentioned in the new Fulgrim book. Fulgrim? No. Oh dear goodness. You don't need an Imperial Eagle. Throw on the 8-pointed star, but it has a skull. I think the only one that comes in the set that doesn't have a skull is the Eagle, the Aquila. Not magnetization, but fair enough. An Errant and a Porphyrion. The total cost. My mother would have the skull. Hey, her point. Knights are actually pretty cheap. Evangeline has, genuinely, it's almost twice as many points. twice as many points in Imperial Knights as I have in Tau, and I've been playing since... Now, granted, I've been active for that whole time, but I've been playing since 8th edition. And, yeah, Tau are about half as point efficient per dollar. Yeah. Yeah. That Valourstrike Lance set by itself, you can set it up to be over 1,000 points. Oh my goodness, what on earth am I going to do with you? There we go. Take a kiss, that's what I'm going to do with you. I don't even have to, I don't even have to do anything, you can just...
Yes!
I think that it ends up being 965 points, plus you add the 40-point enhancement, and you have a 1,050-point limit. 1,005 point limit. I can math. I can math. Oh dear goodness. Wood glue. Yes. And Conus, but it's being sold tomorrow. I'm glad you're able to get a move. And it's not like you're getting out of the hobby or anything, you're just switching factions. Fair enough. Mortis. I've mentioned his name tonight. Who have I mentioned? Mortarian? I've mentioned his name tonight. So who have I mentioned? Mortarian, Angron, I haven't mentioned Lorgar, but no one's favorite is Lorgar. Well...
No, Taylor!
Perturabo, same thing. No, well, okay, maybe someone. Peter Turbo. Oh dear. Robot Gorilla Man, I think that's my first time mentioning him. Rabid Girly Man? Something like that. Magic Pain Glove. What is your wisdom? Jeez. Oh, Ferris Manus? Because he's the one that Fulgrim killed? There we go. That might be in the Fulgrim book. Maybe. Vulcan? Maybe. Haven't been able to buy Loctite since the tariffs. Had to resort to smellier bottles of Gorilla. Oh no. Now, fortunately, we had already stocked up. In fact, I have been using this thing since... No, again, not the whole time. I've been using this since 8th edition. This has put together 1,600 points of Tau and 3,200 by the time we're done today. Points of, I think it's 3,200. It's tough because they're magnetized, so exactly how many is weird. Of Knights. Off this one singular bottle of Questoris liquid cement plastic models. Pegamento liquido para...
What does that mean?
Liquid cement for plastic models. Spanish is a less concise language than English. I still like it, but it is, you use more syllables for the same concept on average. I have around 500 points, just guardsmen and commissars. Fair enough. Taylor says, Evangeline, I should bring up my orcs against you one of these days. Yeah, just fell out of love with the knights? It's more than alright. Oh, the Porphyrion is not magnetized either, right? I actually... I want to look at that. Oh, also, this is just super glue. Forget it. We're going to take too long to do that. Okay, so did you get the... Oh, you didn't. So, honey, number 38, please. Everything else is good until that. It is 9 o'clock. You have school in the morning. If you will cut that out.
Wait.
There it is.
I kind of need my clippers.
That's what you need.
Please. Yes.
Unfortunately, we're going to wait till another day to finish this one up.
Sometime this week, hopefully.
Tuesday. So 2 days. Not tomorrow, because you have a game tomorrow. So that'll be fine. You ready for that?
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Yes. Yes, yes, yes.
Okay.
Yes. There it is. Oh, it's fine. It's okay. It's okay.
Alright.
Indeed. So this is the last part that we need before we start working on the arms. And I guess I'll also finish gluing the magnet to the other side. How do I do this? Oh. Who thought this was a good idea? Never mind. I need to stop asking that question. Porphyrion is all resin. It is glued and bead needs its own case. Fair enough. One of these days I'll get a 3D printer, but if I can, if something is in print, I will try to get it at my local game store if possible. Not because I like Games Workshop, I don't. It's one of those head up its budget companies, but because I like supporting my local game store. If I can. Although, I will say, the one that you and I go to, unfortunately, sells everything at retail, which does make it a little bit harder when there are stores around that do a bit of a discount. And there are stores around that, well, I say around. I know if you drive for a bit, oh my god, I let it go for, that's what I was trying to avoid earlier. This side is fine, it's closed up. That side, yeah, it's, heck it. It means it won't be waterproof. There's a bit of a gap. The plastic is stretched. You see why I was holding it together for so long.
Yes.
I was waiting for. Ah, ha, ha! Okay, you can get it. Aw, not the nose. Oh yeah, the cheek. Alright, we're just having a good old time. And by good old time, I mean I'm turning into a bed very quickly. Needs its own care. Some good eBay sellers, yes. It's not your local game store, but yes, sometimes when the price is just that much more expensive, I will. Unfortunately. Just how it is. Basically, at the store we go to, everything is MSRP. When you're getting 15% or better off by going online, sometimes when they're this expensive, probably not a bad idea. Need to make a diorama of Karn the Betrayer beating Erebus to death. Wait, canonically Erebus is still alive, right? I think? Isn't he? Genuinely don't know the answer to that. I remember the whole Horus beating Erebus half to death. I remember that. Erebus thought he was the main character. He is not the main character. Main character syndrome gone wrong. Didn't want to spend 700. Yep, you're fine. Look, this is me not blaming you. One single solitary bit. 200 instead via resin print. Yeah. Yeah. Fair. Understood. At some point, I might end up asking you or Dallas or one of the others for to use your printer for specifically some terrain that she and I. We have the STL fires. We have the fires. We have the STL files. I just don't have a printer yet. I will one of these days. That would be nice. It's just. I'd like to bring our own terrain, partially just because it means we'll have some variety to play with, and partially because they're knights, so they're night world stuff, or at least something you'd expect to see on a night world, maybe. Pretty good on my bamboo, okay. I might take you up on that. Especially when it comes to some legend stuff, I might very well take you up on that. Good terrain files aimed at... Oh, sweet! Maybe we could collaborate on that. That'd be cool. Alright. As you can see... No, she is barely awake. I was waiting for that. She took a 2.5-hour nap right before we did. She woke up minutes before we started the stream. Let's see, we've been going for like 15 minutes before, 20 minutes before we started the stream, and she's already tired. I think it's just a matter of playing catch up. She came to us pretty tired, and then, admittedly, didn't get to sleep as early last night.
It was spring break.
It was spring break, and I
didn't sleep too terribly.
So, her grandparents are on vacation, and she wasn't going to see them for a while, so she stayed up and hung out with them for a good bit. course, thing is bedtime for Mina. It's about to be bedtime for us. I don't blame you one single solitary bit. Alright. Take care, Jake. Heading to bed, got the body of an aspiring champion built. And a color scheme mostly figured out. I hope you got it. I mean,
Bye.
hey, Jake, if you're still here, there's a link down in the description to our Discord server. We have a channel where we talk about tabletop games. If you would ever like to post pictures, please post pictures. They're nice and cool like that. Night Jay, night Evangeline. Good night, Taylor. I'm just going to wrap up the last little step with the magnet, and then we'll be all set together. So, don't you worry, we are almost done. But this will give it a chance to dry. So, you know, as one does. Yeah. You get plenty of super glue on it. That's what you're supposed to do. Get plenty of super glue on it.
Yes.
Just in case. So I marked one side, Evangeline, the side that people don't see, with a Sharpie. Something that is very hard to not notice. And then, that's the side that'll also receive the super glue. Now on the bottom, the reason it was attracting all of that, let's call it moss, all the green from the not green screen down here, is because it has super glue. So we're going to stick this one right in the middle of that tire. There's a Lego tire on the bottom here. It happens to be exactly the width that we need to reach the end of this sprue piece. Or not sprue piece, this base piece.
Yes, he's been taking my Lego tires.
You
I'm
have
okay with that, though.
4 more bags of Lego.
I know. I'm okay with it.
Plus, that's not even all of the ones in that. Yes, thank you. I appreciate it. Also, Legos. I don't blame you. Legos are fun. When was the last time that you and I played with Legos? I know that you're... Should I say names? Yeah, when Drake and them come over, but as far as you and I, when was the last time that we did?
It was when Mom was coming to pick me up, but it was last year and it was a while back.
Oh, we've done it more recently than that. We surely have.
I don't
You are getting
remember
tired.
it.
Be quiet. Not be quiet, you are quiet. Don't be quiet, be loud. Okay, don't be loud, but you know what. There we go. Perfecto. Perfecto mundo. Okay. Okay now. Perfect. He says, maybe. Yeah, you know what? Sure, that's fine. I'm going to say that's fine. That right there looks nice and fine. Mighty fine. I'm just going to turn into a prospector. Why the heck not? I mean... So while we're waiting on that to dry for the next 7,500,000 years, the only thing we haven't done to this, I should note, is that we have not, and this is intentional, we have not glued the roof, the lid, onto it. That's intentional, because
we don't glue it.
It actually tells us that we should, but if we do, then we won't be able to swap out the pilot in here.
Sir Squirrel.
Yes. What the heck?
I had a thought.
Good.
What if it's
You had a thought?
What
That's really handy. Thoughts are handy. Okay, what's up?
What if we made a Miss Monkey?
Miss isn't really a knight title, but I guess we could.
I know, and I also just realized that my monkeys are too big.
Yeah,
We're too tall.
They would have to fit sideways in order to get in there.
I don't know.
Like this. It's stiff, but you can pop it open. But for right now, we'll leave it down.
Yes. I had an idea on something else for the knights too.
Okay, what's that?
Maybe if we... Okay, maybe... You know how we were watching a video about not last week, but the week before?
Knight lore?
Knight lore, and the person was talking about how sometimes there are names on them
Yes.
of the previous people who
Either,
went on the night?
not necessarily their names, but a symbol that signifies that previous owner.
Yes, I was wondering if we should do that.
Your great 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 grandpappy made sure to have that logo that we stuck on there. Great 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 great. What's that scene from The Emperor's New Groove? I don't think you're my great great aunt. I think you're my great 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 great. And then they walk away and do other scenes, and then when you come back, great great. Fun times, right?
Yes.
Alright. I think that's our cue, folks. Oh, hold on. Okay, hold on. Hold on. You know, I need to make this thing a wireless headset. Cord. Nope. 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 Close enough.
Poke.
Two can play that game.
Hey, I was only doing your arm.
I didn't touch her. I'm not touching. Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Bye, everyone. Take care.
Take care.
Let's see. To whom can I? Okay. She just ran her elbow into me.
Sorry.
Sorry. Let's see. Let's see who else is streaming this evening. That might be able to send you folks on over to, since we are, unfortunately, about to head on out. It looks like my friend Neo is still streaming, still coding. Oh, and it says last day for it, so yeah, let's do that. If it's the last day, fair enough. It's a, what do you call it? Maybe it's a game fest. You have a limited amount of time to make your own game, and lo and behold, it's working on it. Alright. It's the last day for it. Alright. Thank you very much again for hanging out, folks.
Thank you.
We will do this again on Tuesday. We will either be finishing up this model, and probably finishing up this model, and then working on some other arms, or we have a Vigi game that we will play together as family. It's not Elden Ring. It's not Elden Ring. We will need more time for any real progress in Elden Ring. Something slightly shorter than that. That's more a weekend game, I imagine.
Yes.
Whale. Would you stop sticking your elbow in my leg? Boom! Alright.
Hey.
It's
all better.
All better, that's how it works. There we go.
I know.
I didn't even mean to do it that time. I still managed to get her nose. The hairs on my chin. Not by the many hair. Okay. Well,
hairs.
technically, you have about the same number of hairs, that yours are longer and hers are shorter. Technically true. Technically. But they're so small that no one can actually see them, so no one cares. Yeah, goof. She's doing this. At this point, we're just picking on each other. Why the heck not?
That's what siblings would do.
Yeah, pretty much.
But siblings actually don't do it.
Good night, everybody. Good night, everybody.
Good night. Good night, everybody.
Take care, people. Oh, sorry, right, Layla, right as we're about to leave. I'm sorry. Good to see you. Tell you what, tune in a couple days. Come Tuesday, and we'll be doing this again.
Yay!
Fellow nerds. Hey, already like it. And if you'd like to, the usual YouTube stuff, if you want to make sure to get notified, subscribe and ring the bell, and we also have a Discord server and all that jazz. I'm assuming by the name Tank Enjoyer that you might, and that you're here, you might be interested in tabletop games, maybe a little bit. Come join our Discord server. There's a channel just for tabletop games. Post pictures. I like to think we have fun. I like to think. Alright. We'll see you later, folks.
See you later.
Take care, everyone. Woo! Bye-bye.